Hey guys, Filmington is here. Got a quick mail bin. Just stopped by the post office. Packages I received from eBay over the last 7 to 10 days or so. And before I get into that, the Rookie Card Explosion Box, Volume 5, there are only 8 subscriptions remaining. And if all of those sell before May 15th, there won't be any one-time purchases available. So demand keeps on ticking up for these things. I question myself whether I should increase capacity for Volume 6, but for Volume 5, that comes out on May 15th, I'm going to be sticking with what I have, about 72 boxes per month. So, on to the mail bin. I've been picking up a bunch of these lately, Wander Franco's. If you've seen some of my recent videos, show videos, pre-show videos, I bought a lot of his autographs. But I also picked up some of his base cards. So just based on his base autograph raw going for probably on average over $500 now, I think maybe there's more room for his base first year Bowmans to go up. Trying to take advantage of maybe some arbitrage opportunities there. In the past, don't hold me by this. This ratio might not stand, and I haven't tested it across multiple players today, but the base autograph raw would sell for roughly 10 times what the base card non-autograph would go for in raw form. And the base cards are going for about probably 12 to 15 bucks now. You can get them for around 10 to 12. I think that's a pretty good deal. Then, of course, you have the base paper card, which will sell for a fraction of the chrome. Maybe $3. You really want to buy these in lots, though, to take advantage of the bulk discount there. And this is one of his inserts. Of course, he's got the Sterling. If you've broken any Bowman Chrome or Bowman from 2019, you've seen the Sterling inserts as well. These sell for, I'd say, close to what the paper cards sell for. So, got a few more here. Not sure if any of these are slab candidates yet. I have ruled out a bunch already mentally, but I have to go back and kind of see what I saw with the imperfections and look at these in a little more detail. Take a closer look at some of these. Of course, with chrome cards, you're going to have surface imperfections will probably be the greatest inhibitor. Centering doesn't seem to be too bad yet from what I've seen, but there haven't been a whole lot of graded cards with subgrades for me to verify that. And then this is the base autograph I picked up. This is the fifth one I picked up, the only one I still own. I spent the least amount on this one, and most of the Wander Franco autographs are going to come with no return policies on eBay. I mean, there still is recourse if they blatantly misrepresent what they sold. PayPal will probably side with you, but you can't always expect a 10 condition card when you're buying raw. And this is certainly not a 10 condition card. So there's a little scratch there over by his armpit, and there's a little indentation maybe over here. But you know what? The corners are sharp. I'm pretty happy with this. Either way, I wasn't going to try to screw over the seller. It's not like he said that it was a gem mint condition card. And I certainly didn't pay gem mint prices for it. So, again, his base autograph's going for probably a little over 500 now, I think, or probably around 500 or something. I think I paid $440 for that one. That was the cheapest one. All right, what else do we have? So I was able to pick this up. If you've watched the cost of 2017 Topps Update wax prices, I don't know where they were 2 months ago, but I'm guessing they've at least doubled. And Blowout Cards was selling the regular hobby boxes for $100 last week, but then they increased them to $120 recently. Now on eBay, you can't get them for you probably won't be able to find them for under $105 even via auction. So when I realized that the price of hobby, the market value was hovering around 100, I saw this at 120 or best offer, and I didn't want to miss out on it by giving them like an offer of 100 or 110. Somebody else could kind of outbid me on that, but I basically just said, you know, it's worth 120 easily. It's probably closer to 150. The jumbo boxes are usually going for about 1.5 times the hobby box equivalent. It's got 500 cards versus 360, so a little less than 1.5. But instead of one guaranteed hit, you have 3 guaranteed hits, and one of those being an autograph. Probably won't be a great autograph, but still, I think the value in the box is going to be roughly 1.5 times the hobby. So at 120, no brainer. And pretty happy to pick this up. Maybe our wax busting weekend that we have in June, something I've talked about in a few of my videos. I'm going down to Charlotte in early June for a weekend, and me and a couple buddies I went to college with are going to be opening up some wax products, so that might be featured. I know there will be at least one, if not two, Bowman products featured as well. All right, so next up, this is probably my favorite pickup. Not the most expensive one of the bunch, but this card is absolutely beautiful. I don't have a PSA 10. At a recent card show, I picked up a BGS 9.5 with mediocre subs. But look at the centering on this. Look at the corners. You know, even with the black borders, it's just, this card's almost impeccable. Can't get the best look at the surface with the slab in the way, but even the back, just really nice card. I guess the centering on the back probably, you know, could dock it from being like BGS pristine. Not that it would be otherwise. Just opened this literally 20 minutes ago, so I haven't taken the strongest look at it yet, but it looks beautiful on the surface. That's one that I'll probably hold on to for a little bit. I think a lot of Trout's rookie cards outside of the Topps Update one are undervalued. I think people are realizing that, and they're priced out of the PSA 10 version of the Topps Update. Some are, so they're looking to buy like the Topps Finest and maybe the Bowman Platinum and Topps Heritage. He's got a couple. So this is going to be a card that I picked up about a month ago for $600, $610 after shipping. Then I sold it at a show for $720, maybe a week and a half later. Then I was able to pick it up again for about $640. And now on eBay, they're going for $950 to $1,000. There's been a couple reported sales over $1,000, maybe with the new flip. This of course isn't the new flip, but I'm really happy with this purchase. Again, got it for about $640, and they're going for about $1,000 now. And I don't see them really dropping down too much. At first, when I saw the first reported sale of over $1,000, I was like, okay, maybe that's an outlier, because there really wasn't a moment when the cards were going between like $725 and $1,000. I don't know if there's any reported sales like in that range. If there aren't many. It's just very unusual for a card to just jump plus 300 in a night or two. So I could see it, you know, coming back down to 800 or 900 for the short term, but I think by the end of this year, you'll see it back towards that 1,000 mark, if not a little bit higher. And the seller was also kind enough to give me a 93 Topps Jeter rookie card. Man, if I tried to grade that, what do you think I'd get? Like a 4? Look at how bad the centering is, namely top to bottom. But awesome for him to include this. I mean, raw, I could probably turn this around for 10 to 15 bucks. So he did not need to do that. Wow, it almost looks like miscut in the back, but is it trimmed? Whatever, who cares? It's a free card, and it's a rookie card of an all-time great, a rookie card that's exploding right now. So, next up, buy low. Buy low Jose Ramirez, guys. He's too good to stay down for this long. He's still walking a bit. I don't think he's striking out that much. He's going to figure it out. It's just a matter of time. If you play fantasy baseball, he was probably drafted 3rd in your league this year. And there's a good chance he's still a first-round pick next year. And this might be a slab candidate. I'll have to look at this in more detail. Bowman 51 and I will be going through Dustin Bellinger again with a group submission. And I'll be probably sharing all of my cards that I plan on submitting with my with a guess towards what grade it will receive. In most cases, I'm going to be guessing 10, and I'll probably be wrong in most cases. And then lastly, I picked up a few of these recently. I think I have about 14. So Vladimir Guerrero, if you're watching him right now, he's not immediately showing the statistics that a lot of people expected. He had a pretty good first game with a lot of hard contact. Still doesn't have his first home run. His average, I think, is close to the Mendoza line, around 200. But this guy is going to figure it out. Not sure how long his career will last, given his weight, but I think for the short term, he's a good buy right now. Maybe not his Bowman Chrome base or autograph, because those are really, really expensive. If you see a raw copy on eBay, trust me, it's not going to grade out as a 10, or else it would already be in a slab. But this is an interesting one. So you look at all the products that will feature Vlad this year, and you know, he was in a Bowman product already, but he's already been in what, 3 or 4 different Bowman years of products, not to mention different products within those years of Bowman. So, you know, people consider 2016 and just 2016 his Bowman rookie card, whether you go for the auto or base. Of course, he's going to have his Topps, maybe Series 2 short print he gets this year, and he's going to have a Topps Update rookie card. He's going to have a Topps Chrome rookie card, as well as other Topps products that'll feature him with a rookie card stamp. But I mean, that's 2019, and this is 2017. So this is 2 years earlier. This is also the numbers, if the numbers at least are over, I think it's over, if it's over 200, then it's a short print. There were, I think, around like 18 short print cards, maybe 20 short print cards that came out with this set. Doesn't mean they're super rare. I think the print run is probably around 30% of the normal checklist. But I think that product is just going to go up in time. It's loaded with other great prospects, other great prospect autographs, and just the fact that this is, he didn't have a Topps Heritage card before this. There are no variants really, meaning like refractors, or he didn't have an autograph from Heritage. There are a few inserts, but they're just, you know the way it goes with the inserts to the normal checklist and the regular checklist card. Usually the checklist card will sell for more. He does have the, what is it, like the All-Star News or something, like he has a news card insert, but it's not selling for as much. But anyways, the total PSA population of this card is around 160, I believe. The total PSA 10 population is around 115. So you're looking at a 67% hit rate, which isn't bad, but it's certainly not the best. And again, it's certainly not a card that's super rare. And there might be more that are being submitted now, but if this card and this product trend up like I think, you know, you might see that PSA population, either that percentage PSA 10 population either stay static around 67% hit rate of the 10s, or maybe start to trend down as this card grows like I project it to. And of course, you have a base, or you have a paper, you have the paper stock is a little bit thinner. You have Heritage cards that are known to not be the best centering wise, similar to the 68 Topps, the real 68 Topps, and just a player that hasn't quite peaked yet. So a good price to pay on these. I paid, I think, on average about 90 for my 14. There are none listed on eBay right now. I checked yesterday, Sunday night, and the only one listed was the one that I listed. So, and I have it listed at 200 because it's an eBay Pop 1, guys. So I can set the price to whatever I want it to be, right? So, kind of long story there about Vlad, but I thought it was kind of interesting. And yeah, love the hobby, people. Hopefully you liked what you saw. Filmington out.